What is up, guys? Today we are taking on the Marvel Champions Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Expert campaign here, playing as Maria Hill. And I want to give a huge shout out to members of this channel. Thank you guys a lot for your support. I had a members poll asking you guys which one of the two heroes of the box I should use to take on this campaign, Maria Hill or Nick Fury. And thankfully, you guys voted for Maria Hill here. So yeah, I do like Maria Hill a lot more out of the two heroes. So I'm grateful that we got to play Maria Hill here in this campaign. So yeah, shout out to all of you guys. And yeah, this will be scenario number 1 against Yelena Belova Black Widow here. So let's go ahead and do the setup for everything. So the first thing we gotta do is the S.H.I.E.L.D. executive board. So basically, there is a mole in S.H.I.E.L.D. and the identity of the mole is determined by a combination of 3 elements: the mole's motive for working with AIM, their means of passing information over to AIM, and their opportunity to do so. Oh, it's Sesame here. Say hi, Sesame. Okay, and then their opportunity to do so. Sorry about that, guys. These 3 elements are represented by a set of 3 evidence cards that are randomly drawn at the start of the campaign and kept hidden from the players in the AIM envelope. Okay, so we have the S.H.I.E.L.D. envelope right here and then the AIM envelope. And I have tested that these cards will fit in envelopes even though we sleeve them up here. So that is good to know. And then, yeah, so we separate the 9 evidence cards by their card backs into 3 sets. So let's shuffle this stuff up. So we separated here, by their 3 sets, like, this grayish back and then the bluish back here and the tannish back. So we're just going to randomly shuffle all these cards without looking at them. Okay, and then we insert the cards face down with the side of the envelope with the AIM logo face up. So this is the AIM logo face up, and we're going to grab one of each one of these cards here and then put them into the envelope right here. All right, so that's going to be the AIM one. And then we shuffle the 6 remaining cards together. So let's put all this stuff together here. So start shuffling up. I don't think it matters too much. All right, so we shuffled all this up. And we're going to put this into the S.H.I.E.L.D. envelope without looking at them. Okay, so this goes, oh, it's not fitting. Okay, there we go. So the S.H.I.E.L.D. logo here. These are a thicker stack of cards. So we're not going to look at it, and we shuffle all that in, put it in. Okay, then, yeah, so we just have this right here. Let's put this underneath the hit point dial right here for Black Widow. Okay, and then that is it for that. And then let's see. So for star decks, we are not using the star decks, the precon deck for Maria Hill. I'm using pretty much the exact same deck as my Venom Goblin deck that I use for Maria Hill. Except we made a few changes. So in the Venom Goblin deck, we have so we are playing in the Justice aspect. In that deck, we have 3 copies of Stealth Strike as teching for the Advanced Glider. But since we don't need that anymore, we took the 3 Stealth Strikes out and we put in. I think we put in some allies I can confuse. Like we put in, let's see, Professor X for the powerful confuse. We also put in Dazzler right here, and I believe we have an Under Surveillance. Yeah, so those are 3 cards that we swapped out here. So let's get our player deck shuffled up here. And then while we're doing that, we can also do the setup for the scenario. So scenario number 1, Black Widow. So the S.H.I.E.L.D. computer specialist Sarah Garza is missing. A search of her Brooklyn apartment turned up in an inhuman cocoon. Evidence that Garza's previously dormant inhuman genes have now become active. There is no telling what kind of power she may now possess. So we're looking for her, and then we're tracking her cell phone to a unused stretch of the subway there, and then we discover a temporary base of operations for AIM. And then, yeah, they are working with Yelena Belova, Black Widow. So right now we have to fight Black Widow to uncover information so that we can find Sarah Garza here. All right. So for the villain deck, we have Black Widow, 2 and 3 because we are playing expert mode. The main scheme deck, we have the Widow's Web right here. And then for the encounter deck, so we are shuffled up the encounter deck, but we have the Black Widow encounter set, the AIM abduction module set, the AIM science module set, and also the standard 1 and expert 1 encounter sets as well. So we already got all that shuffled in. We're done shuffling our player deck here. And then let's see, preparation abilities, that's kind of how she works. So she has a force interrupt. Whenever a character you control attacks Black Widow, that means with that attack keyword, we can remove 1 threat from the main scheme. And then discard the top card in the encounter deck and resolve each prep card on that card. But we cannot remove a threat from the main scheme. We don't have to trigger that force interrupt where we discard the top card of the encounter deck. I think Maria Hill is going to be really good against Black Widow because we can do damage without using attacks, right? Because we can have the actions to do damage instead of using our attack activations. Okay, so we got all that, and then this is the campaign setup. So before doing campaign setup, we always do the regular setup here for scenario. So setup, each player searches the encounter deck for a minion and puts into play engaged with them. So let's look through here for a weak minion. Aim Abductor. Yeah, is there a weaker one? Aim Soldier with Patrol. He's not bad. This guy has Guard. Ooh, but 5 life is pretty hefty. Well, this guy with Quick Strike. We're gonna be an alter ego, so we're gonna get this guy. I think he's pretty weak. Is there anything else? It's better than Patrol. This guy, we can't attack him with engagement. Oh, this guy is not bad. Let's just do the quick strike minion. Yeah, so we get this minion into play engage with us, and then we do start the game here in alter ego. I'm not sure if the quick strike would trigger anyways, but quick strike only happens if the identity is in hero form. So we're gonna be an alter ego, so this quick strike will not trigger here. Yeah, because quick strike is a keyword. It's whenever a minion engages a hero only, not whenever it engages an alter ego. So let's shuffle up the encounter deck, and then let's advance the main scheme to stage 1B. This will start off here with 2 per player threat, and it's going to go up by X per turn, and X is equal to Black Widow's stage number. So her stage number is 2 right here because we're doing X remote, so it goes up by 2 per turn, which is a little bit rough. And on stage 3, it's going to go up by 3 per turn. Yeah, yikes. Okay, that could be a little bit tough for us. And then we are using buy same tokens here because when we play as Maria Hill, there's going to be a bunch of supports in play. So if we exhaust all the cards, it's going to take way too much space. So yeah, to exhaust, we're just going to flip the token over to the exhausted side there. All right, I think we're also, oh, Black Widow's setup. One review, plays 2 per player on the main scheme. So this will actually start off here with 4. So a little bit of a rough start for us. And if it hits 10, we do lose the game. Okay. That is it with that. Campaign setup. Each player records identity in the campaign log. We're going to play as Maria Hill, and then we cannot switch identities. We're also going to play the exact same deck throughout all 5 scenarios of this campaign. And then we also prepare the Shoot Executive board set. Put the 3 board member environments, we have these right here, into play. And then place 2 secret counters on each board member environment. So they each get 2 secret counters on here. So these board members here, they are helping us, I think. But if they all say here, if there are 4 or more counters here, and on expert mode, if there's 3 or more, so we are doing expert mode. So if there's 3 or more counters on here, then we flip the card over, and then if that happens, they get over to their reverse side, and they're going to be evil after they do that, right? So each one of them here gives like the villain a stat boost, and they will stay. They'll just be evil. So that's bad for us. So we don't want to let these flip here as part of the campaign. And for each one, as a hero action, we can spend 2 resource types to remove a secret counter and then do a corresponding effect. So this one we spent 2 energies, this one's 2 mentals, and this one's 2 physicals. So that can help us out a little bit as well because they are our allies right now, right? And it says to shuffle the 3 copies of the aim interference cards into the encounter deck. So these 3 cards right here, let's shuffle them into the encounter deck. All right, and then I think that is it for the setup here. Yeah, all right, we are all good for setup. Let's shuffle all of this. And then, yeah, I'm excited to take on this campaign here. Excited to play some more Maria Hill. And Black Widow looks very interesting. But like I said before, I think Maria Hill might be a really good counter. All right, so we're all shuffled up here for the encounter deck. And then let's set this aside for now. And then we have this minion here with 1 scheme to attack, 3 hit points. And then we are Maria Hill. We already shuffled up our player deck. All right, let's do our mulligans here. We're going to drop to our hand size here of 6. And let's get started. Okay. Oh, man, I just grabbed 6 cards. I'm glad to not grab 7 because that would really mess me up. Okay, so this is, I think it's not a good hand because we want to meditation in case we draw one of our 6 cost shoot supports, but we don't get into that. That's not good. I want to get into some resource cards. So why don't we mulligan this card 4 here and hold on to Global Logistics. 1, 2, oh, okay, we got it. 3, 4. So I meditate into Pericles. I can't Global Logistics. That could be a problem because if I don't Global Logistics, if I get caught off guard, then we kind of die there. Meditate will have to exhaust me. Dang it. Yeah, because then if I exhaust for Global Logistics, that's not going to be good. I could play Quake and then just Global Logistics here. And then hold on to this for next turn. Because if I just look at the encounter deck, that would be very helpful in knowing what I need to do. So what if I play Quake? We Global Logistics. She can take out this minion whenever it schemes. We got control Black Widow's scheme though. Dang it. Okay. Or do I go for a Pericles here? If I play this, we can play Pericles for 3 costs. This would be 3 resources. Man, what is the play? Let's do. If I exhaust myself, I could grab a card to my hand. That's doing it. Okay, I think we take the risk here and just hope we don't get a caught off guard. We're gonna play a meditation. Alter ego action, exhaust your alter ego. We get exhausted. Play a card from hand, reducing its cost by 3. So we're gonna play the Pericles here for free or for 3 cost here. So this would be 3 resources right here. So we can play the Pericles, and that will resolve the meditation. Pericles comes into play here with 2 supply counters. It comes in ready up. As an action, we can exhaust the Pericles and then remove a supply counter. So let's take a counter off, and we can give a hero or villain a stats card of your choice, and give an ally or minion a stats card of your choice. So why don't we say an Ultra here? We're going to give a confused status to Black Widow and another confused status to the AM Commando, and hopefully she doesn't get an activation. All right, that's gonna end our turn. This is kind of risky here. So let's ready back up, draw back up to your hands here. 6, holding on to the Global Logistics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I could try to get another thing. Yeah, okay, we'll see what happens. So Black Widow's turn, she's going to add 2 to the main. This goes up to 6. Then she's going to scheme on us because we're an Arc Ego. She's confused, so we just take that off. And then she never schemes. This guy's going to scheme as well. He's confused as well. Then we get that one face down counter card. Okay, what is it? An Assault. If we're an Arc Ego, it's going to surge into Stun Net. Attach your identity. Attached character cannot attack, so we can't attack. It's a hero action, so we can't do it as an Arc Ego. We can exhaust the character we control to discard his card. Okay, that's not bad. We're never going to attack as Maria Hill, so we're fine here. Okay, I think that was the toughest turn. So we should be smooth sailing from now on, right? Okay, let's... Do I exhaust Maria Hill to get a shield support? I could just get a cheap one and then play it with special funding. Because I need to refill the Pericles here. So I think what I do is I get Command Team. And then I can play Blindfold. Yeah, I get Command Team. I play Blindfold. She thwarts for 2. And then we confuse Black Widow again, just stay in Alter Ego. No, we gotta reassign. Yeah, and then we hold on to the Global Logistics here, I think. Yeah. Hopefully Blindfold doesn't kill us though. Let's see. Okay, maybe I play Arrows instead. No, I think Blindfold's fine. Let's play Blindfold first to see if we're gonna get wrecked here. We're gonna use 3 resources here. So I can play... Actually, do I want to throw away Global Logistics? That's fine. 3 resources right here, so I can play Blindfold. Okay, Blindfold has a response. When she enters play, look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. This card 1, put the rest back in the same order. So, top 5 cards. So we Sunlock them, we get this minion. Play the ally you control with the most remaining hit points underneath this card. Ooh, so that will take Blindfold. If I discard it, then I get the Under Fire. Oh man, this is a bad situation. So the ally you control with the most remaining hit points. So Blindfold goes away, but I'll just Command Team her. Otherwise, place 2 threat on Abduction Superhumans. If it's not in play, find and put into play. Do I Command Team her? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's discard the Under Fire. Let's go back on top in the same order. So we get this as an encounter card. And then nothing else actually matters because we're going to shuffle up the encounter deck with that card. Dang it. Okay, I don't like that card at all. Okay, so we did that. Then what are we doing here next? We're going to use our action here, Exhaust Maria Hill. Search your deck for shield support, add to your hand. Let's look through here. Let's get the Command Team as a shield support for leadership, add to our hand. Let's shuffle up our deck. All right, and then we can use the special funding as a 2 cost or as a double resource to play for the shield support right here. And it says as a response, after you spend this card to pay for shoot support, place 1 all-purpose count on its support after it enters play. This comes in with 3 counters. It's going to have 4 because of our special funding. Let's flip up to hero form. We're going to use reassignment. Move an all-purpose count from shoot support. Let's take 1 off of here and put it on different shoot support. Let's put it on the Pericles. Then exhaust the Pericles to remove a counter. And then we can stun and, or we can give a ally or a hero give a villain or hero a stats card, and then give a minion or ally a stats card. So I'm kind of fumbling there, because do I want to just have Blindfold take the attack? Because then we get that as a boost, and then we get some side scheme coming up next, right? I'm going to take the side scheme more than that minion. Yeah, okay. So we're going to do that. We're actually going to give Maria Hill a tough stats card. And we'll give an ally or minion a card. Let's give the... Wait. Then we change the order of the encounter cards, right? So if we take the tough, then we can actually give Blindfold a tough as well, right? No, wait, let's get the Commando a stun. Okay. All right, so we did that. Then we're going to exhaust Blindfold to Thor for 2 from the main. She'll take a consequential damage. And I forgot the command team should be readied up. And then that's going to end our turn. Yeah, let's ready back up. We'll draw back up to 5, holding on to the global logistics here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, feud agent. That's where we go crazy. Black Widow's turn. She's going to add 2 to the main again, which is a lot of threat. She's going to attack us here with a base of 2. We're going to take it because we have a tough stats card. Boost is 2, so it knocks off the tough. Then this minion is stunned, so he attacks. We just remove the stun instead. And then counter card is that side scheme, right? Okay, good. It's a side scheme. Mad Scientist, hinder 2, plus 2 threat, so it's going to have 4 threat. And then it says here, each aim minion gains an acceleration icon, and this also has an acceleration here. So this guy has acceleration, so there's double accelerations in play with 4 threat on the side scheme. All right. That wasn't terrible. Now, do I play this global logistics? Yeah, I think I'd rather do that because I need to get the feud agent out. So let's use a resource right here so I can play a feud agent. 1 cost support comes in readied up. Also comes in with 3 backup counters. As a hero interrupt, whenever a shoot ally would take any amount of consequential damage, we can exhaust the feud agent, remove backup counter to prevent 1 of that damage. And I forgot to say, Maria Hill makes all allies we control have the shoot trait if we're in hero form. So Blindfold does have a shoot trait here. So I think let's first use, and then we can, okay, let's first, oh, do I want to global logistics here? And global logistics, let's see, if we thwart, we can global logistics the feud agent, I think. No, the command team. Okay, we're going to play global logistics. Exhaust 1 shoot card you control. Let's exhaust the command team. And then look at the top 4 cards of the player deck or encounter deck. We can choose. Let's do the encounter deck. And then we can discard any number of those and put the others on top or bottom of the deck in any order. So it gives us more flexibility than Blindfold, who can only discard 1 and put it back in the same order. We can do whatever we want now. Okay, so we don't want this as encounter card because Black Widow is going to scheme. Because I'm going to flip down here. If this encounter card, it's going to surge. If you're in Alter Ego, change hero form. Black Widow attacks. Give her an additional boost. That's not good. This one, place a secret counter on each board member card. You can spend X physicals to prevent X of those counters from being placed. If these all go up to 3, they pop because we're in expert mode. Okay, so this is the worst one. The boost is the one reviewed. Okay, why don't we do that? And then we can block with Blindfold. Yeah, so we do this. So she'll attack us, give her an additional boost card. She gets 2 boost cards here and here. This card's put at the bottom of the encounter deck with the global logistics effect, because I don't want that. All right, so we're going to put it on this order here. Wait. If you're in Alter Ego, change the hero form. Black Widow attacks you. Give her an additional boost. What if I'm in hero form? If you're in Alter Ego, change the hero form. Black Widow attacks. I think if we're in hero form, we just stay in hero form, right? I don't know. Okay, let's just switch to Alter Ego so we can do that correctly. All right, that's going to resolve the global logistics. This will be a double resource, so we can play under surveillance. Attach to the main scheme, max 1 per scheme, increase the target threat value of that main scheme by 4. So now instead of us losing at 10, we lose at 14, so we have a big threat threshold there. We're going to exhaust Maria Hill Thor for 2 off the Mad Science here. We're going to exhaust Blindfold to also Thor for 2. Defeating this side scheme has no one defeated effect or anything like that, but now the minion loses accelerations. Blindfold is going to take consequential damage. We can exhaust Feud Agent, remove a counter to prevent that consequential damage. Then we can use Reassignment to move a counter from Feud Agent over to Pericles. All right. Then we can exhaust the Pericles, remove a counter, so that we can give a status card to the villain. Let's confuse Black Widow. And we'll also give a status card to an ally or a minion. I think we do Blindfold. So we let this guy scheme. Blindfold blocks the attack. Yeah, let's flip down to Alter Ego. And we're going to enter turn. Let's right back up. All right, that's not bad. Let's draw back up to 6 here. Okay, Shoe Director. That's going to get us online. Okay, Black Widow's turn. She's going to add 2 to the main. So it goes up to 8 now. All right. So yeah, 6 up to 8. Okay, then she's going to scheme because we're in Alter Ego. She's confused. Then this guy's going to scheme for 1. So it goes up to 9. Right, 6 up to 8 and up to 9. Yeah, okay, so it goes with a 9 threat. And then we get that one face on a kind card, which we already know is Attack Acrobatics. When reviewed, if you're in Alter Ego, which you are in, we change the hero form. And Black Widow attacks you, give her an additional boost card for his attack. We're going to defend with Blindfold because she has a tough stats card. So Black Widow gets 2 boost cards. So it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 0 booster there. So just 4 damage, knocks out the tough from Blindfold, and she stays alive. All right, and that's going to end that. It's back over to our turn here. Okay. If I play Shoe Director, this minion's been with us for a long time, actually. If I play the Helicarrier, I can reduce the cost to play, but I don't need it. I do want to get the Helicarrier down, though, to get some economy out. I could also get X to get a free Confuse here. And then, yeah, why don't we do that? We'll toss the Helicarrier here. We're going to use 3 resources right here, so I can play Professor X. He's going to come into play, ready it up. When he enters play, choose one. We'll pick the one to confuse the villain. So let's confuse Black Widow. This will be double resource to play our Shoe Director 2-cost upgrade. As an action, we can exhaust his card and place an all-purpose counter on any shoot support. Let's put a counter on the Pericles. So it goes back up to 2. Then we're going to exhaust the Pericles, remove a counter. We're going to choose to give a tough to Maria Hill instead of giving a status to Black Widow. And then, because 1 hurts to attack X. And we'll also give a status to a minion or ally. Let's put it on the, let's stun the aim commando. All right, that is it with that. Then we can thwart for 2 from here. And then X is going to thwart for 3 from the main, drops from 7 down to 4. X will take consequential damage. And then I think let's exhaust the command team, remove a counter to ready up Professor X, who will thwart again for 3, drops us down to 1. And he'll take another consequential damage. Okay, that's a really good value there. And then do we want to reassign? Then we're okay here. Yeah, so that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. So I want to stay in hero form here because X was going to block the attack for us. Let's move the allies over a little bit. All right, we're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 5. All right, Black Widow's turn. She's going to add 2 to the main, goes up to 3. Then she's going to attack us. We're going to defend with Professor X. She's hitting with a base of 2, gets a boost of 1, 3 damage, takes out X. Then this minion's going to hit us here, but he's stunned. Activation doesn't go through. Then we get that 1 face down counter card, which is a side scheme. Hinder 2+2, so 4 threat with a crisis, so we can't remove threat from the main while it's in play. Each other encounter card gains insight 1. And then, yeah, so there is no other encounter card so far, so we're okay. All right, let's see. What do we do here? If I flip down, I think I play the Feud Agent for sure. Man, I have no economy right now. If I play the Feud, I need the Feud Agent to get the tokens on. And I think we just flip down here. We can get a Pericles or another Feud Agent. Let's see, what do we have here? Do we have a 3rd Feud Agent in the deck? We do. Do I just get it out and just play all of them right now? This might be a good turn to do that. Okay, let's do this thing. We can do some of this. So we can use 2 energy resources right here for this hero action, we are in hero form, to remove a secret counter from here, and then heal 1 damage from friendly character. Let's heal a damage from blindfold, so she's back to full life. Then we're going to use a resource here to play a feud agent. So now we have 2 feud agents here. This one's going to be readied up, also having the 3 counters. All right. Then we're going to thwart for 2 from here. We're going to exhaust blindfold to thwart for 2 from here. She'll take a consequential damage, defeating the side scheme with the crisis. Then we're going to exhaust the Shield Director to put a counter on any cards. Put on the Pericles again. Exhaust the Pericles, remove the counter as an action. Oh wait. She's already stunned. That's fine. Let's stun her here as well, and then we'll also put a Confuse on this minion here, who we still have not killed. All right. Then we're gonna play the Global Logistics. Exhaust the shield card you control. Command Team is a shield card, so we can exhaust it. And then look at the top 4 cards in the counter deck. Let's keep scrying here. And then we want the Obligation, because we can just exhaust to get rid of it, which is fine. And then that's it. So we want this as an encounter card. Next turn, we can get we just take all these as encounter cards, right? You are stunned, take a damage. This is as a fine encounter card as well. You are stunned, take a damage. We could actually do caught off guard here and just toss a feud agent. Press conference. After play phase ends, remove a let's see, one of you are stunned, take 1 damage. These are all fine as encounter cards. Let's toss the exhaustion, and then we'll just put these back on top in the same order, or in a different order. I mean, do I want to search for my thing here? No, let's put it 1 turn later. Okay, so put it back on top of that order. All right, that resolves the Global Logistics, and we're gonna flip down here to Alter Ego. All right, I think we got it under control now. Let's ready up all our cards. And then, I forgot to reassign. Dang it, that's fine. Let's draw back up to our hand size here of 6. We got the Iliad and a feud agent. So I wish I got that card now, the Obligation, because there's no digging for us. Let's check here. Do we have any more doubles? Our discard. 1 special funding, 1 basic double. We have 1 more special funding, so I think I wait for the Iliad and just hold on to it. Okay, Black Widow's turn. She's going to add 2 to main, goes up to 5. She schemes, we're in Alter Ego, confused, minions confused as well. Then we get 1 face down counter card. We just caught off guard, discard and upgrade support control. Let's discard this feud agent right here, and then it's going to be gone. Okay, so it's back to our turn here. We want to probably play support staff to get some economy out. Support staff, feud agent, and then we hold on to this. So let's use a resource here so we can play support staff. It's a 1 cost support, comes in readied up, and also 3 staff counters. We're going to exhaust it to generate a water resource for a player whose identity has a shoe trait, and Maria Hill has a shoe trait in Alter Ego and hero form. We use a resource here, play another feud agent. Comes in with 3 counters, and it's going to be readied up. Okay, then we're going to flip up here, hero form. We still can't attack the minion, so we're going to exhaust the thwart for 2 from the main. We're going to use the Shield Director to put an all-purpose counter on a Pericles, exhaust it, remove that counter again, give a stats card to the villain, and then give a stats card to a minion. We're going to keep stunning the AIM Commando, I guess. Then we're going to use reassignment. Wait, sorry, the support staff should have 3 counters to move a counter from the feud agent over to a Pericles, because they're both shoot support, so we can move them freely. All right, then we're going to exhaust blindfold. Let's store for 2 from here. And then we can exhaust the feud agent and remove a counter to prevent 1 of the consequential damage there. So she won't take damage and stays alive. All right, that's going to turn this right up. So I want to play this Iliad down. That really get us going now that we have a bunch of supports. We're going to drop back up to chances here 5 in hero form. Okay, we got this double. Ooh, I got the mansion here. Kind of just want to play the mansion and get built out a little bit. Black Widow's turn, she's going to add 2 to the main, goes up to 3. She attacks, she's stunned, minion attacks, they're stunned. Man, the stun lock is insane. In counter card, we know is our Obligation. So give to Maria Hill player. After the player phase ends, remove 1 all-purpose counter from each support you control. And then as an Alter Ego action, exhaust your identity to discard card. So yeah, right now we're fine because yeah, the player phase didn't end. So the villain phase just ends now. Now the player phase will begin. And then I think we just flip down here to Alter Ego. Actually, wait, let's use reassignment first. We'll move a counter from this feud agent over to the support staff. And then we'll use the support staff, exhaust it, remove a counter to generate a wild resource. This would be 3 more for a total of 4. So we can play the Avengers Mansion. Let's exhaust the Mansion so we can draw a card. And then we don't need to give more. This could be useful. I kind of want to just play a Spycraft though. Yeah, let's use a... Actually, I could play this. Build counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're going to play resource here to play reinforcements. Choose any number she supports with a combined printed cost of 6 or less. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place 1 all-purpose counter on all those supports. So this goes up 1, this goes up 1, this goes up to 3, and this back up. This feud agent here also goes up to 3. All right, that's pretty crazy. Then we're going to flip down to Alter Ego. Let's, as Alter Ego action, exhaust your identity to discard this card. So get rid of the obligation so we don't lose counters. And then I think that's it here. Yeah, no point in Periclusing here. If she schemes, let's see, this will go up to 1, 2, 3. Let's have Blindfold. Exhaust the Thor for 2, just in case. And then she'll take constant damage, finally get taken out here before we cycle through our deck. Actually, wait, we got the Undersea again, so we're fine. Let's get in turn. Let's draw back up to our hand here of 6, and then we do deck out here. We get dealt a face on counter card for decking out, and then we write up all of our cards. Yep. And then let's shuffle up our discard pile back into deck. Okay, so I think I'm ready here to start doing some damage because we have we got set up enough. We got our Iliad, and I do want to clear up all this stuff as well. All right, so it is Black Widow's turn now, the villain's turn. She's gonna add 2 to the main. She's gonna scheme, but she's confused. The minion here schemes for 1, it goes up to 4. Then we get that 1 counter card for a total of 2. First one is Widow's Bite. One of you are stunned, so we get stunned here. Take a damage. 2 instead we are stunned, so we just lose our tough stats card. All right, and that's gonna resolve that. So we're stunned, and we can't attack with the stun net, but that's fine because we're not attacking with Maria Hill. She did get the advance here, so Black Widow's gonna scheme with a base of 2. Gets a boost card of 1, and then resolve this card's 1 review effects. Oh man, okay. So this has inside 1, but we're not going to do that, right? Because it's only the 1 review effects. So, okay, so we do this first. 1 review, place 1 counter on each board member card, so they all go up by 1. You may spend X mental resource to prevent X of those counters from being placed. Yeah, we're going to spend them. So we're going to spend 3 mental resources right here. Actually, let's do 2 mental resources here and then exhaust the support staff. Remove a counter to generate a ward declared to be mental. So 3 mentals total to prevent all the counters from being placed. And Black Widow just schemes for 2. So this will go up to 6. All right. And it's back over to our turn here. Yeah, I think I prefer to do that. But the mansion should have been readied up last turn. I forgot. Let's exhaust the mansion, draw a card. We're going to play a meditation here. Alter Ego action, exhaust your Alter Ego. So we're exhausted. Play a card from here, reducing its cost by 3. So now the Iliad's only going to be 3 cost here. This would be 3 resources here to play it. So Iliad coming into play finally. So this comes into play here, readied up. Comes out with 3 mission counters. And with special funding, it says after you spend this card to pay for a shield support, which the Iliad is, we can, wait, that's not a counter, that's a threat. We can place 1 all-purpose counter on that support after enters place. So 1 more counter is going to have 4 here. All right, that resolves the meditation. Then we're going to flip up to hero form, stunned and in a stun net. Maria Hill is. Okay, then let's start to do some stuff here. We are going to use the Shield Director. Wait, actually, let's exhaust the Pericles, remove a counter, to put a stun on Black Widow. And then we're also going to put a stun on the minion. Exhaust the Shield Director to put a counter on Pericles, goes back up to 2. And then let's do the Iliad here. We'll exhaust it, remove a counter. We're going to pick the one to, I think we got a Thor. Yeah, let's pick the one to remove 4 Thor from scheme. We can choose to either do 5 damage, remove 4 Thor, or heal 3 from identity. Let's remove 4. Keep the scheme at bay. And then we're going to use reassignment to move a counter from a feud agent over to the Iliad here. All right, and then that's going to turn us right back. Oh, wait, and then we can do this. Hero action, spend Oh, we can't heal. We got the Dell for healing. All right, that's fine. We're just gonna end our turn. Let's just ready back up because we're at full life right here. Let's draw back up to 5, and let's write the mansion so I don't forget. Okay, so Black Widow's turn. She's gonna add 2 to the main. Goes up to, can I grab the tokens? Goes up to 4. Then she's gonna attack. She's stunned. Minions that still in play from turn 1 attacks. They're stunned. And counter card is an assault. Black Widow is gonna attack us. We'll just take it. She's hitting with a base of 2, gets a boost of 1, so 3 damage. First damage to us brings us from 9 down to 6 here. Okay, let's see here. I want to do some. Let's exhaust a mansion so we can draw a card. And then we have how many supports? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shield supports. Okay, let's use this here action here. Spend 2 energy resources to heal a damage and remove counter from here. So this is now gone. So we can heal a damage from a friendly character. So we go back up to 7 there. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. And then we gotta do the other ones. Or do I want to play some stuff here? I think I want to play blindfold because I've been going in blind here for a little bit. So let's use 3 resources here so I can play blindfold. When she enters play, look at the top 5 cards in the encounter deck, discard 1, put the rest back in the same order. Yeah, let's discard this thing probably. Attach a Black Widow. When each encounter card without a printed prep card gains a prep ability, which is to prevent all damage from attack. That's fine. It's attachment, so we put this back on top. What's next? A minion, an advance, and this, and another attachment. Okay. All right, let's put it back on there. That's going to resolve Blindfold's effect. She's readied up. She's going to exhaust. Let's store for 2 from here. She'll take a consequential damage. We're going to Pericles, remove a counter. We're going to confuse Black Widow and the AM Commando. Man, we are easily confused and stun locking Black Widow here. Do I want to flip down to recover anything? Let's exhaust the support staff. Use a counter, generate a wild resource to play reinforcements. Choose any number she supports with a combined cost of 6 or less. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. Place 1 all-purpose counter on all of them. So 1 on here, 1 in here, and a 1 on each one of the feud agents. Then we can use reassign. So let's move a counter from the feud agent. Let's put it over to the Pericles here. So Pericles comes back in with 2. All right, then we're going to flip down to Alter Ego. Let's exhaust to recover by 3, bring us from 7 back up to our full life of 9. I want to remain at full health for all this stuff. And then let's right back up because it's a campaign here, so our hit points will carry over. Let's draw back up to our hand here of 6, running up the mansion. All right, we got Agent 13, so I think we should be doing good here. Drawing back up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Black Widow's turn. She's going to add 2 to the main. She's going to scheme. She's confused. Minion schemes. They're confused. Encounter card is Night Vision Goggles attached to Black Widow. She has +1 scheme. And then each encounter card without a printed prep ability gains a prep ability, prevent all damage from its attack, and then discard the Night Vision Goggles. Okay, so it's back to our turn. Let's mansion, draw a card. Ooh, I want to play the Bellerophon, but I also want to play Agent 13. I think Agent 13 is going to be better here. Yeah, dang it. Okay, so if we do Agent 13 like this, we do one of these things. Let's do the damage one because we have a bunch of physicals. So we use this to play Agent 13, and then we can ready up some supports here. Yeah. So let's Agent 13 will really get us online here. Okay. So we're gonna use the support staff, exhaust it, remove a counter, generate a wild resource. This will be 3 more for a total of 4. So we can play Agent 13. She comes in ready up. Okay. Then we're gonna flip up here to hero form. Actually, wait. Do we want to exhaust to grab a command team? No, we'll get it next. We'll get it in the future. It should be coming up like close because our deck is thinning out. Yeah, we're just gonna flip up here to hero form because I want to use my resources for these things. So yeah, we're up to hero form. We're gonna use the hero action here. Spend 2 physical resources. These 2, 1, 2. So we can remove counter from here and do 2 to an enemy. Let's do 2 to. Let's do it to Black Widow, right? Yeah, it's fine. So I'll bring her from 16 down to 14. Our first damage to her this game. Then we're going to we're going to exhaust the Iliad, remove a counter. We're going to pick one because we want to do 5 damage to enemy, so hits Black Widow for 5. That'll bring from 14 down to 9. And by the way, both this and this is not damage from an attack because we never attacked her, so it's going to bypass the Force Interrupt, where when a character you control attacks Black Widow because we never attacked her. Then we're going to exhaust Agent 13 to thwart for 2 from the main. And then her response after she attacks for thwart, choose the shoot support you control. Let's write it. So let's write up the Iliad here again. And then we can exhaust the Iliad again, remove a counter, goes down to 2. To do 5 damage to Black Widow again, brings us from 9 down to 4. Alright. Then we're going to, then I forgot. Agent 13 should take a constant damage after thwarting. No, I don't think I need to ready up or anything else there. And then Maria Hill, let's thwart for 2 from here, clear it off. We're going to exhaust the Shield Director to put a counter on the Iliad. Then we're going to exhaust the Pericles and remove a counter to, let's stun Black Widow here. And then we'll also stun this minion that's just in play, doing nothing. And then we're going to use Reassign to put a counter from the Feud Agent over to the Pericles. So this goes up to 2. Alright, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then it's also going to bypass our stun and the stun net because Maria isn't attacking herself. She's using the Iliad as a support to do damage. All right, John back up to 5. Oh, wait, sorry, guys. We're going to play global. I don't need to. That's fine. We're just going to draw back up to 5 here. All right, is that... We need Mentos. Okay. Black Widow's turn. She's going to add 2 to the main. She's going to attack. She's stunned. This guy attacks. He's stunned. Same exact thing. And then we get a counter card, which is an Aim Giant with guard. So now we can't attack her if he's in play, but it doesn't matter because, yeah. All right, so it's back over to our turn here. Let's go ahead and do these hero actions here. So we can spend 2 physical resources. Let's use 1, 2. So we can remove a counter from here and then do 2 damage to an enemy. Why don't we do the 2 damage to the Aim Commando and get close to killing these guys here. Okay, so 2 damage on him. Then we're going to use the hero action here, spend 2 mental resources. We're going to use a special funding as a mental here and a physical, but also exhaust the support staff, remove a counter to generate water, declare it to be a mental, to take a counter off of here, and then remove 2 from a scheme, clears off the main scheme. Okay, so we got that. Then we're going to exhaust the Iliad. On the double, we're ready up the Iliad if we need to. I think I want to clear off the minions. Let's use the information to draw a card. Okay, I think what we do here is, how many resources do I have left? If I flip down, I can get the command team. I can always do it next turn though. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's use a global logistics here. Exhaust a shoot card you control. Blindfold has a shoot trait because our hero ability makes her a shoot card, so we exhaust her. The top 4 cards of the encounter deck. Let's give her the attachment instead of the advance here. Gains retaliate 1, and after a character you control attacks her, if no ability was resolved, we discard this card. That's fine. So we're not going to attack her, so that bypasses everything. Let's just do it like this. Put it back in this order. Okay, then we can exhaust the Iliad. We're going to choose remove counter, choose the one to do 5 to enemy, kills the aim grunt here. And then let's exhaust the Pericles, remove a counter. Once again, confusing this minion and confusing Black Widow there. That is insanely powerful. And then what are we going to do here with Maria Hill? We are stunned. Aim has stun net, so we're not going to do anything, I think. We just flip down anyways. Okay, let's have Agent 13 swing for 1. Take out the commando. So why I confuse him anyways? I don't know. But he's finally dead. And then she's going to ready up a shoot support, right at the Pericles, and then she'll take consequent damage. Let's use a feud agent, exhaust and remove a counter to prevent the consequent damage because she is a shoot ally. Then we can use reassignment. Let's I don't need to do that. Okay, we're just gonna use the shoot director, put a counter on a shoot support, put on the Pericles, and then we're gonna flip back down here to Alter Ego. And then let's exhaust to search your deck for a shoot support, add to your hand. Let's get that last command team here. Yeah, add that to your hand. Okay, then we shuffle up. All right, so I think we have the kill next turn. Maybe. Do we have it? I don't know. Maybe not. All right. So we're going to end our turn. Let's draw back up to 6. Oh, we got it for sure now with the on the double. Do we have 2 Mentos to spend? Oh, we don't have 2 Mentos. Show me to skip out. Are any shield supports a mental resource? I don't think we have any like that. What about the Douglas? I don't think the Douglas is either. Okay, so I want to clear off everything before we do that, so we may not have it next turn. Let's ready up all our cards. Hope the mansion will draw us into something. Okay, I think all the shield supports are like the energy resources here. All right, so actually we can global logistics. Okay, never mind. We should be good. All right, Black Widow's turn. She's gonna add 2 to the main. She's gonna scheme because we're an Alter Ego. She's confused, and then she's gonna deal us 1 face on counter card, which is her Gauntlets. She gets +1 attack, has retaliate 1 after a character you control attacks her. If no prep ability was resolved, this card's card after resolving the retaliate keyword. So that pretty much doesn't do anything. Okay, so for most campaign stuff, we do want to clear up all the threat and try to clear everything off here, right? Let's play Global Logistics, exhaust a shoe card you control. Let's exhaust blind. Wait, she's not a shoe card. Let's exhaust a feud agent here. And then we can look at the top 4 cards of the player deck here. Okay, and we can rearrange them in any order. So let's just put the double mental here on top. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So that resolved the Global Logistics. Now we can exhaust the Measurement to draw a card. We've gone to the double there. Let's see. Do we have to trigger her prep things for Agent 13? I think we do. Okay, so I think I don't have it here because what I need to do is get more threat, I think, because we just don't have enough threat right now. Dang. Okay, let's play Global Logistics. Exhaust a shoe card you control. Let's exhaust Agent 13 because she does have a shoe trait. And then look at top 4 cards in counter deck. So we just want Black Widow to scheme a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if she schemes with a base of 3, gets a boost of 2 here, then she schemes for 5. It goes up to 7, and then we can get an encounter card, which can be this one to just stun us and help us deal with damage. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes up to 8. Can we clear it off with Agent 13? She can throw it 1, 2, 3. Yeah. We can clear all that. Okay, so we're putting this order. So the thing is, the reason why is because I'm not sure we can do this without a target. Spend 2 mental resources to remove counter to remove 2 there from a scheme. So we might need a target to do that, right? And then Agent 13 has to activate. I don't want her attacking Black Widow because then we got to trigger her force interrupt every single time. So that's going to be rough as well. So yeah, we're just going to end our turn. Let's just ready back up here. Kind of a dud turn there. Oh, wait, I forgot. Let's shield Director to put a counter on Iliad. Okay, now we're going to end our turn. So we're just ready back up. Stay in Alter Ego. And then we know that we won't lose because we go Logistics her. We have 5 cards in hand. Let's just keep all 5. Draw 1 more card. All right. Black Widow's turn. She's going to add 2 to the main. She's scheming on us with a base of 1, 2, 3. Gets a boost card of 3. So she schemes for 6 here. Oh, snap. It goes all the way up to 10. So it goes up to 10 here. Yeah, but we don't lose at 10 where we lose at 14 thanks to the under surveillance. Okay, so that really came in clutch there. Then we get a face on counter card, which is Widow's Bite. One of you are stunned. If you're already stunned, we take 2 damage instead of just 1. So we drop from 9 down to 7. And then we're already stunned. So, all right, that's going to resolve that. Okay, now we found how to kill guys. Sorry about all of that. Let's exhaust your card by 3. So we go back up to our full life of 9. We're going to flip up to hero form. So we can use this hero action here. Spend 2 mental resources. Let's use the doubles here. So we can remove a counter from here and remove 2 from a scheme. So finally, no more counters. And then remove 2 from a scheme, drops from 10 down to 8. All right, here we go. So next, we are going to use the Shoe Director. Exhaust it to put a counter on the Iliad, so that's 4 counters here. We're going to use Reassignment. Let's move a counter from the Command Team over to the Iliad, so it's going to have 5 now. Let's Avengers Mansion, draw a card. And then we're going to use 2 resources here. Let's play a second Command Team. Comes in readied up with 3 counters. All right. Then let's just hold to this in our hand here. And then, okay, yeah, we're going to go for it here. So we're going to exhaust Iliad and remove 1 counter. So we can choose the one to do 5 damage to enemy. That's going to be on Black Widow. Brings them from 4 all the way down to 0. Finally defeating her here. So she's going to flip over to her third and final stage, where she has 20 life. And then place 3 threat on the main scheme. Oh, Snapple. So this is at 8. It goes up to a lot. I should have probably thwarted more first. So 3 threats. 8 goes up to 11 here. So there's 11, but we don't lose until it hits 14. Okay, that was kind of rough. Okay, so next we're going to have Agent 13 exhaust the Thor for 2 from here. And then after she activates, she can ready up a shoot support. Let's ready up the Iliad. And then she will take a consequential damage. We're going to exhaust the Feud Agent and remove a counter to prevent the consequential damage. Okay, let's exhaust the Iliad here again, remove a counter, do 5 to Black Widow, brings from 20 down to 15. Then we're going to exhaust Command Team, remove a counter to ready up Agent 13. And then we're going to exhaust Agent 13 to Thor again from the main. She will ready up the Iliad and take a consequential damage. So 2 damage on her. Exhausting Iliad here, removing a counter to do 5 on Black Widow, brings her from 15 down to 10. Then what do we do next? We're going to exhaust this Command Team, remove a counter to ready up X23 again, or Agent 13 again. Agent 13 is going to Thor for 2 from the main. And then she'll ready up the Iliad again. And then we will exhaust this Feud Agent and remove a counter to prevent the consequential damage that she would have taken. So this Feud Agent is now gone. Then we can exhaust the Iliad, remove a counter to do 5 to Black Widow. Brings her from 10 down to 5 here. Do we need to clear off all the threat from the main scheme? On a double can ready up Agent 13. Yeah, we're going to play on the double. Ready any number of shoot supports with a combined printing cost of 6 or less. We could just ready up the Iliad, but let's ready up both Command Teams and the Feud Agent here. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we play on the double there. All right, then we're going to exhaust Command Team, remove a counter to ready up Agent 13 again because it can ready up an ally. She's going to thwart again for 2 from the main. Drops from 5 down to 3. Then we want to clear off everything here. And then she'll take a consequential damage. Let's give her damage here. And ready up the Iliad with her effect. Okay. And then what do we do here? We can exhaust this Command Team. Let's ready up Agent 13 again. And then she's going to Thor for 2. Blindfold will Thor for another 2. Let's clear off the man entirely. We want to keep that at 0. Both allies will take consequential damage and get defeated. Actually, let's Feud Agent for Agent 13 so she doesn't get defeated. And the Feud Agent is gone here, but Blindfold goes away. All right. And then, yeah, all right, there we go here. And then finally, we can exhaust Iliad one more time, remove a counter. So it's going to go away, but it can do 5 damage to enemy. We're going to hit Black Widow here again for another 5. That'll bring from 5 down to 0. All right, guys, I think we did 25 damage there on that last turn. It took a while to get set up, but after we're able to do that, we can do that stunned as well. And we have a stun net. So just super duper stunned there. Yeah. All right, this is the campaign against Black Widow. Scenario number 1, and we're able to clear everything off here, which was the go there. Okay, so let's see what we got here for our rewards. We were able to defeat her, and we bypassed her Force Interrupt, right? Yeah, because we never ever actually attacked her. We Thor with Agent 13, and this was just an action. And yeah, she had her gauntlet and her night vision goggles, but we don't take retaliate or anything else. Let's put Maria Hill right here, defeating Black Widow, and take a look at the campaign victory here. Okay, so for scenario number 1, Black Widow. Victory. Record the total number of minions and side schemes in play. In the campaign log, we have 0 minions and 0 side schemes, so 0 is going to be that. Then record the number of secret counters on each board member card in the campaign log. We clear off all the counters there. And then if at least one board member environment in play has no secret counters on it, gain 1 evidence from the shoot envelope. If at least one board member, so we have all 3, but we only need a 1. So I guess, never mind then. I guess it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, okay, so we do have at least 1 that has no counters on it. So we gain 1 evidence card from the shoot envelope. The shoot envelope here. Okay, so we gain an evidence card from here. Okay, and do we get to look at it? I'm not sure. We gain one evidence card here. And cross out each combination of means, motive, and opportunity in the campaign log that includes the icon of the evidence card gained. Okay, so we got wire tap here, I guess. And then for extra campaign, we record each identity's hit points in the campaign log. So 9 hit points here. We got this card here. I guess we were able to figure something out to get this card. What does it do? Its evidence card means, okay, set up. Each player may add 1 secret counter to a board member environment to search their collection for a different Justice ally. Okay, so for the next game, that will be for setup. We add a counter there to get a Justice ally from our collection, but we're playing Justice Aspect, so I have all the Justice allies that I want already in the deck, so we don't need to do that. And each player may add one threat to the main scheme to search their deck for Justice ally and add to your hand. Okay, that might come useful, because then we can add +1 to your hand size, even if we don't want to play that ally, so that could be really good. Okay, I think that's it here for the setup. And then, yeah, we have scenario number 2, Batroc next. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay here. Scenario number 1 of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Expert campaign, playing as Maria Hill, and we were able to take down Black Widow, Yelena Belova.